Can you see my screen?
Yes, I see your
Yes.
screen.
Good evening, everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about the topic: how do you have a good sleep? So, with this topic, I have three main ideas for presenting. The first, why a good sleep is important. The second, I give you a illustration to compare between a sleep disorder and a good sleeper. The final, I give you a 5 tips to improve your sleep. So let's start the first. Do you think the good sleep has important? I say yes. Because when you sleep, the system in your body is relaxed. It needs to rest and rebuild and give your energy never up. So here is there are benefits. Get sick less often, lower your risk for serious health problems, reduce stress and improve your mood, think more clearly and do better in school and at work, get along better with people, make good decisions, and avoid injuries. In here, I have two pictures. You can see in the picture one, you can see she stressed, she tired, and she unable concentrate. This is a sign of the sleep disorder. The sleep disorder is mean you have trouble about your sleep and you tired when after you wake up. It makes you difficult to do every activity. So in the picture too, you can see she happy, she feel comfortable, and she have enough energy to work or study. Let's find out how to have a good sleep. Today, I give you 5 tips for better sleep. Set a bedtime routine, a good sleep environment, exercise, work it out, and monitor alcohol and caffeine. Let's start. Tip 1. Set a bedtime routine. You should go to bed at the same time every night and wake up at the same time. Don't eat too much in the evening, and you should eat the healthy food. Avoid using laptop and smartphone at bedtime because the light from screen it makes you hard to fall asleep. The next, tip 2, a good sleep environment. You should make sure your bedroom is dark and keep your bedroom quiet. I have more things. You can prepare yourself a mattress and pillow which make you enjoy. Pillow.
Yes.
Pillow. Okay. Which make you enjoy and comfortable, and make sure the temperature in bedroom is not too hot or too cold. The next tip 3, exercise. Exercise help you reduce your stress and sleep better. You can play soccer. You can play soccer, do yoga, and trucking. I have one note for you. You should not do exercise too heavy after 9 p.m. Before work it out, don't stay in bed awake for long periods of time. This is the case with a lot of people when the alarm clock goes up. You still sleep for 10 or 15 minutes more. It's not good. I suggest you should go out bed and do something because your best is display of sound and consistent sleep. Sound and consistent sleep. It means you have a deep sleep without a deep breath. So the final, tip 5, monitor alcohol and caffeine. You should limit alcohol and caffeine, but if you love coffee, you have 1 cup in the morning, not in the afternoon and in the evening, because caffeine can make you sleepless. So I have presented 5 tips for you. I hope it helps you to improve your sleep quality. And finally, I want to say thank you so much for your watching. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Can you please click on stop sharing screen?
Yeah, for a moment.
Okay, so first of all, I would like some of our students give Miss An advices firstly before I'm gonna give her. So Miss Ami, can you hear me?
Yes, I am here.
Can you please give Miss An some advice or idea for making her presentation better next time?
Yes. First of all, I have to say thank for your presentation. It is prepared carefully and it is wonderful. I have no opinion for the constant. It is um, mm, it is detailed about the topic today. It is useful for me.
Thank you.
You have no advices? You have no advice?
Yes.
Well done, well done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your compliments. Okay, so let's move on to Miss Victory. Miss Victory, do you have any idea or advices for making Miss Ann presentation better next time?
Yes. The first time, thank you for sharing by Miss An. I have schedule have some the question for audience, and by the presentation have lively and activity. That's all.
Can you please repeat? Can you please repeat? I cannot understand clearly what are you mentioning.
I expect her say give audience some question, and the presentation active and lively. for the next time.
You mean some interacting question and speak a bit slowly, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a great point. That's a great point. Anything else?
I think that's all. Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Thank you very much. Miss Selena.
Yes.
Can you please give Miss An some idea or advices for making her presentation better in the next presentation?
Yes, okay. Thank you for the PowerPoint, Miss and her presentation is helpful for everyone. The PowerPoint is very clear and good. I think she should interact with everyone more.
Okay, interact. Anything else? Anything else?
No.
Okay, thank you very much for your advices. Miss Tường Vi, Miss Tường Vi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, can you please give Miss An some idea or advices for making her presentation better in the next presentation? Can you please turn on your microphone because I cannot hear you clearly. Do you understand what I said? Do you understand what I said? Okay, I think if you not understand, tomorrow I'm going to arrange you to a basic class. I'm going to arrange you to a basic class. You're going to study English with Mr. Kuma. And I hope you are going to enjoy the basic class because almost the student here is, the English level is quite high. Okay, thank you very much. Miss Phong. Miss Phong.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you looking for Miss Hien? Are you looking for Miss Hien?
Yes. Right. I'm waiting for her.
She has just sent me a message. She said that she has to go to her commute to apply to do something. So she could not able to join this meeting. So could you please give Miss An some advices or idea for making her presentation better in the next meeting?
Yeah. So I will say, Miss An, you have been improving a lot since the first time I heard your voice, and you are becoming more and more confident too. And yeah, so congratulations. I really like the way you prepare your PowerPoint, the way you share to us your information, and it's really easy to understand. And I get a lot of information from your presentation. But you made some mistakes in your pronunciation and in grammar also. So, but I bet that you would like learn from your mistakes and become better day by day. I really believe in that. Yeah. So congratulations.
I also congratulations, Miss Phong. I really congratulate you because you can understand almost everything you said. She said that's why you can know her mistake. Thank you very much for your advice. And let's move on, Miss No. Miss No.
Yes.
I cannot wait to hear your advices.
Yes, sure. First of all, I would like to say thank you about Miss An for your presentation, and I see your presentation so good. About the slide is so good, very nice, and the content very enough and bring the value to us. I totally understand what you show in the slide, and the content is enough, I think. And the good thing that some words in your slide and some clauses is like the new words or vocabulary you already explained to the listener to more understanding. I appreciate it about you. And here a little advice from me. The first one, you must more confident. And the second, here there is no question for the listener. If you want to attract the listener, you have to make the question like interaction. Have question and answer, question and answer. So you have the interaction of us, and this is your presentation more attractive. And the next advice, that pronunciation. Can you repeat the words? The word make, it's not met, is make. And some words Mr. Tai already to show you and teach you your mistake already. And this is for my advice. And I hope for next time you will be better. And I see that you have already spent a lot of time to prepare your presentation about the slide and about the content. And I would like to say thank you about you to bring the value of us.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss No. Thank you very much, Miss No. Miss No.
Thank you.
You made very good impression. You made a very good impression. I really appreciate that. We have the same point of view in some cases. Thank you. I'm gonna give Miss Anna some advice lately. Let's move on, Miss Trin. Miss Trin.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Sure.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you quite clear. Can you please give Miss Anna some advice?
Yes, I think my advice the same before everybody here. Firstly, thank you, Miss An, for your presentation. I really like your speech today, and the same everybody. I see your profile is so cute, and your content is easily understand. And I give you some advice. You should confident when you make presentation, and when you make presentation, you need connect with people here. You can ask some people some question. Yes, and maybe I think you have a little make mistake pronunciation, but don't worry, because you can practice, and in the future it will be better. Yes, it's my advice for her.
Thank you, Miss.
Well done, well done. Miss An, can you hear me? Thank you, Miss Trin. Miss An, do you totally understand almost the advices from our beloved students?
Yes, I understood.
Great.
And thank you
Okay.
about some advice.
Okay, so here tonight, I really appreciate that you spent your valuable time to prepare this presentation. I would like to say thank you a lot. Here are some of my judgments about your presentation. I hope you're gonna get some points, some main points to make your presentation better next time. First of all, I would like to say some good words about your presentation to motivate you. About the punctuation, I mean on time. you made it in very short period of time. You are the first person who have done the presentation before 8 p.m. So about the time management, you are very good at that. Okay, you are very good at time management. I'm not mean that every one of us not good at time management because maybe it's your first time, but I have seen that Miss Anne is a very special person. She have not only prepared good in her presentation, but she also prepared very good about time management. Okay, this is first thing I would like to say thank you for this. And secondly, you have prepared very clearly contents, very attractive picture, which is related to the content. So that is the second point. I feel very impressive about that. And the third one, I really admire that the way you act, the way you said is quite clear. I can totally understand. However, there are some small mistakes in pronunciation. You miss many s sound at the end of the words, right, Miss No? She missed a lot of s at the end of the word, right? Miss No. Miss No. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Can you please turn on your mic? Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, she missed.
Yes, I totally understand about you.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah. For someone who have already mentioned their advices, I would not spend too much time to repeat that. So here are some of good impressions about you. So thank you very much. You can make it very better. You feel a lot of confidence. You feel your English is more better than before. Thank you very much. So today I'm going to show you one topic which is also related to the sleep, how to have a good sleep. So I mean, what everyone here has looked at the PowerPoint. Have everyone of you looked at the PowerPoint? I mean, did you prepare for tonight's lesson? Miss No, did you prepare? Miss Phong, did you prepare? Sorry everyone, my internet is unstable. I use 4G internet, but it's a little bit slow. So did everyone prepare for tonight's lesson? Miss No, did you prepare?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so thank you very much for your preparation. I hope that your answer gonna impress everyone. So let me go directly to today's lesson. Okay, so first of all, please take our piece of paper and write down three important keywords that you can listen. Okay, take out a piece of paper and write down 3 important keywords. I require only 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Write down 3 words on a paper. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
That's ready.
Okay, thank you.
We can all have a bad night of sleep, and that's perfectly normal. But how can we try to improve both the quantity and the quality of our sleep? Here are 6 scientifically grounded tips for better sleep. The first tip is regularity. go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time. Regularity is king, and it will actually anchor your sleep and improve both the quantity and the quality, no matter whether it's the weekday or the weekend, or even if you've had a bad night of sleep. And the reason is because deep within your brain, you actually have a master 24-hour clock. It expects regularity and works best under conditions of regularity, including the control of your sleep-wake schedule. Many of us use an alarm to wake up, but very few of us use a to-bed alarm, and that's something that can be helpful. The next tip is temperature. Keep it cool. It turns out that your brain and your body need to drop their core temperature by about 1 degree Celsius, or around 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit, in order to initiate sleep and then to stay asleep. And this is the reason that you will always find it easier to fall asleep in a room that's too cold than too hot. So the current recommendation is to aim for a bedroom temperature of around about 65 degrees Fahrenheit, or a little over 18 degrees Celsius. It sounds cold, but cold it must be. The next tip is darkness. We are a dark-deprived society, and in fact, we need darkness specifically in the evening to trigger the release of a hormone called melatonin. And melatonin helps regulate the healthy timing of our sleep. In the last hour before bed, try to stay away from all of those computer screens and tablets and phones. Dim down half the lights in your house. You'd actually be quite surprised at how sleepy that can make you feel. If you'd like, you can wear an eye mask, or you can have blackout shades, and that will help best regulate that critical sleep hormone of melatonin. The next tip is walk it out. Don't stay in bed awake for long periods of time. And the general rule of thumb is if you've been trying to fall asleep and it's been 25 minutes or so, or you've woken up and you can't get back to sleep after 25 minutes, the recommendation is to get out of bed and go and do something different. And the reason is because your brain is an incredibly associative device. The brain has learned the association that the bed is this trigger of wakefulness, and we need to break that association. And by getting out of bed, you can go and do something else. Only return to bed when you're sleepy. And in that way, gradually, your brain will relearn the association that your bed is this place of sound and consistent sleep. The fifth tip is something that we've actually already spoken about in detail in this series, which is the impact of alcohol and caffeine. So a good rule of thumb here is to try to stay away from caffeine in the afternoon and in the evening, and certainly try not to go to bed too tipsy. The final tip, have a wind down routine. I think many of us in the modern world, we expect to be able to dive into bed at night, switch off the light, and we think that sleep is also just like a light switch, that we should immediately be able to fall asleep. Well, unfortunately, sleep isn't quite like that for most of us. Sleep as a physiological process is much more similar to landing a plane. It takes time for your brain to gradually descend down onto the firm bedrock of good sleep. In the last 20 minutes before bed, or the last half an hour, even the last hour, disengage from your computer and your phone and try to do something relaxing. Find out whatever works for you, and when you have found it, stick to that routine. The last thing I should note is that if you are suffering from a sleep disorder, for example, from insomnia or sleep apnea, then these tips aren't necessarily going to help you. If I was your sports coach, I could give you all of these tips to improve your performance, but if you have a broken ankle, it's not going to make a difference. We have to treat the broken ankle first before we can get back to improving the quality of your performance. And it's the same way with sleep. So if you think you have a sleep disorder, just go and speak with your doctor. That's the best piece of advice. Where do we stand then in all of this conversation about sleep? Well, I think the evidence is clear. we can think of sleep almost like a life support system. In fact, some may even call sleep a superpower.
Okay, so have you finished written down?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So you have 1 minute. You have 1 minute to write down those words in the chat box. Please write down those 3 words into the chat box. Okay, have everyone finished? Have everyone finished? Okay, so let's me move on. Today, I'm gonna ask you some questions first for interesting. Okay, so first of all, just let me see. Miss Trin, Miss Trin, Miss Trin.
Yes, I'm here.
Can you please describe? Can you please describe when you look at the picture? Describe the girl in the picture.
Yes, okay. On in 1 a.m. she sleep in silence and in the dark. 1 minute I need to think. Okay, I think the first sleep in silence and the dark can have she can have her sleep is good. And the second, do not eat much before going to sleep. I think on the, activity can have
Just moment. I think you get me wrong. My question is, I asked you, can you please describe the girl in the picture? How is she? How does she look like? How does
your
she
hair
feel?
and your hair. How does she feel?
Yes.
I think she very comfortable when she sleep, right?
Yes, very comfortable. Anything else?
Yeah. Yes, and that's all.
Can you please look at the image and find out 5 main tips that you think is gonna help you a lot while you are going to sleep? Choose out 5 tips that you prefer.
Yeah. The first, do not eat much before going to sleep.
Okay.
Can go to bed and wake up at the same time. The third, take work before going to bed in the fresh air.
Okay.
And the fourth, yes, and the fourth, do not watch TV or play computer games before going to bed.
Okay.
But I can do it. And the final, favorable temperature for sleeping. I'm not sure my pronounce favorable, right?
Favorable.
Favorable temperature for sleeping.
Okay.
Yes.
These are very interesting tips. I think I have the same point of view with you, but maybe 3. same point of view with you. Miss Phong, thank you very much. Miss Phong. Miss Phong, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Miss Phong?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you
Okay.
guys hear me?
Can you please share with us your tip? Can you
Say
please
that
share with
again?
us your tips to fall into sleep easy?
Okay, so share my tips
Yeah.
to easily fall in sleep.
Yes.
I would say before I go to sleep, I usually do some exercise,
Okay.
like flying squat or something like that.
Okay, this one.
So,
The same like this one.
Yeah, the second one is I don't eat much before sleeping.
Okay.
And the third one is go to bed and wake up at the same time.
Really? What time did you wake up? What time do you often wake up in the morning?
It depends on my mood. Like sometimes I would wake up at 5 a.m. and sometimes I would wake up at 10 a.m. It depends.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
If it's like that, how can you say go to sleep and wake up at the same time?
I just like share my tips, but I didn't say that I do those.
Okay, you share your tip, but you didn't follow.
Yeah.
You share your tip with us, but you didn't follow. That's a great point. Who gonna believe? Who gonna believe you if you don't do it? Who gonna believe?
I don't care. Just like do whatever you want.
Okay.
You want to do.
So this is a fake news. This is a fake news. Before, yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting, but I hope you can do it in the future. And then when you share it with some student, they're gonna believe you. Thank you very much. Anything else? That is just the second one.
That's all.
That's all. You don't wanna share more.
Yes. I don't even follow those tips.
But you can choose. Right now, I'm not asking you for giving out advice. I'm asking you to choose which one is suitable for you.
I would choose give up caffeine and energy.
Okay. Anything else?
Do not watch TV or play computer games before go to bed.
That's great. Anything else?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. And I think those tips can help you to get into sleep easy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Let me see who willing to answer my question. Who willing to answer my question? Mr. No, are you willing to answer my question?
Sure, I'm willing.
Okay, my question is, let me see. How do you think about take a walk before going to bed in the fresh air? How do you think about this tip?
I think this tip so good because I think before we are going to sleep, we should go out and have the fresh air for my mind comfortable and feel peaceful. And this is the for us to easy to fall asleep.
Okay, that's great point. So, do you often take a walk before you going to bed in the fresh air?
Yeah, recently I had to go out and in the outside, and I had to play basketball. No, this is why. What should I call? This is the play.
Badminton?
Yeah. Cầu lông. Oh, this English. What does it mean English? But it is cầu lông.
Yeah, badminton. It's badminton. It's called
Yeah.
badminton. My manager, Mr. Lina, she really likes to play badminton. I was played badminton with her a lot while we are working in the office. Miss Lina, thank you very much, Miss No. I want to move on the question to Miss Lina. Miss Lina,
Yes.
do you like playing badminton?
A little bit.
A little bit. So what is your hobby? What is your favorite sport?
My favorite is watching video.
Okay, so
BTS.
do you think watch TV or play computer games before going to bed is good or bad? Do you think watching TV or playing computer games before going to bed is good or bad for you?
I think do not watching is I think watching do not watching video play computer games before going to bed.
Okay, why?
It's
Do
good.
you know why? Can you explain?
When I'm watching video or play computer, my mind is stressed.
Stress.
And when I lose, I feel terrible.
Terrible. Okay, thank you very much. So actually watching TV or playing computer games before going to bed is harmful. It's ruin your health because the bright and the wire, the internet wire is gonna cause you, and it makes you feel stressed, and this cause your body like very dizzy while you are going to sleep. And besides that, I have heard that the Wi-Fi is created can if you sleep nearby the computer or the laptop for before you go into bed, your mind will be affected a lot. Maybe you wanna have headache, maybe you wanna have dizzy when you wake up. Is this all right for you? Is this all right? Okay, so let me see. Miss Ami. Miss Ami.
Yes, I'm here.
Do you have any ritual of going to sleep? This one, number 12. Do you develop a ritual of going to sleep?
Yes. The first, I think sleep in silence and in
And what? Sleep in silence in the dark?
yes.
Okay,
And,
I think you get me wrong. My question is, do you develop a ritual of going to sleep? That means, for example, do you often brush your teeth before you go to sleep, or you often wash your face before you go into sleep, or let me see, you're not wearing dress while you are going into sleep? That is ritual of going to sleep.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Miss An, can you hear me? Miss An, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Ami, I think your internet is unstable, right? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No, can't hear you.
You cannot. Okay, I'm gonna go back to you, Leslie. This is some important keywords that we have already learned, and Miss Anna have already showed it, and I hope you can spend time to review it and apply it into the reality. So all of these tips, we call it, how can we call it? We call it sleep hygiene. We call it sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene is all of these tips, all of the action. We call it sleep hygiene. And here is some more tips, but I'm not going deep into this because we not have too much time. We should spend time to answer the question. So who can help me to describe this picture? Miss Phong. Miss Phong, can you
Yeah.
help me to describe when you're looking at the picture?
So I see a girl in the picture, and she's like is in front of a dish. It seems like she just finished her lunch, like her meal,
Okay.
and she seems tired. Maybe she wants to sleep.
Okay. So do you know how can we call this action? How can we call this action? Call this behavior?
Yeah, it's called drowsy.
Yeah,
Is it
drowsy.
correct?
Yes, drowsy is the action that you feel that you want to fall into sleep. You feel you want to take a nap after you have a lunch or after you have a meal. It's because you feel a bit drowsy, get a bit drowsy after a heavy lunch, or even when you have dinner or you have breakfast. After you have meal, your stomach is big, so your eyes become smaller. So it's because you a bit drowsy. So I get a bit drowsy after a heavy meal. It's all right. Get a bit drowsy after a heavy meal. Please write it down. Please write this new word down. Get a bit drowsy. Okay, let's move on to the second. Okay, let me see, Miss Victory. Miss Victory, are you okay?
Yes,
Can you please?
I'm here.
Can you please describe the man in the picture?
I think in the pictures, the man had a nap, and he can re-energy.
Re-energize, re-energize, not energy, re-energize.
Re-energize.
Yes.
After he get up.
Actually, he has not re-energized. He is in process. He is in process of re-energize. He has not re-energized yet. Okay, he has not re-energized yet because he is taking a short nap. He is taking a short nap. It means he is re-energized. He has not re-energized yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Miss No. Miss No.
Yes, yes.
Do you know what is short nap? Do you know what is short nap? Short nap.
I think that short nap, it means take a nap. It's not for a deep sleep. It's just a nap at maybe 15 or 30 minutes. It's a called short nap.
Great. You got a point. You got a point. Thank you. Okay, so this is one good sentence for you to answer a question of examiner. Let me see who wanna answer this. Miss Ami. Miss Ami, can you hear me clearly now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So do you understand what is burning midnight oil? Do you know what is burning midnight oil? Midnight oil.
Midnight oil.
Yes.
Sorry, I can understand.
Okay. So do you see the light? Do you see the light? The light bulb? Do you see the light bulb?
Yes.
The oil
Yes,
light bulb.
yes.
Okay. Do you see the clock? Do you see the clock?
Yes.
It's very
Yes.
late. It's very late, right? It's very late in the midnight.
Oh, yes.
Right? Do you see this person have not turned off the light? She has not turned off the light, right?
Yes.
Okay. So burning midnight oil. Who know this sentence? Can you raise your hand? Who know? Who can answer this question? Miss Victory, can you please explain what is burning midnight oil?
In my opinion, I think we spending of time midnight for working or studying. Right?
Anything else? Anything else?
I think
That's all. That's all. Who can make it more clearly?
Yes.
Who can make it more clearly? Who can answer it more clearly? Miss Phong? Miss Phong? Her internet, it has been some problem. Miss Trinh, can you make it more clearly?
Yes, for me, I think burning midnight hours meaning is you stay awake to working or studying so late, and
Yeah.
yes, it's my opinion.
Okay. Okay. You can describe it in one word. In shortest words like this: stay up late, stay up late, stay up late. Okay. Okay, let me move on. Okay, so Miss No, can you please describe the cats in the picture?
Yeah, look, the cat in the picture, not comfortable, not happy, like angry.
Okay.
And grumpy.
Okay. Yeah, you can call it grumpy. Grumpy mean when you wake up, you lack of sleep, and your eyes feel, you feel tired. If anyone speak bad words about you, you feel grumpy, or anyone's people talks, you think it's kind of very not good because you lack of energy. So it's like I feel grumpy. You made it very clear. Thank you. And who know? Oh, okay. You also, can you please describe the girl in the image?
That the girl feel like I think this is a headache.
Uh,
Like have any light in her head
yeah.
and make her feel like headache, I think.
Yeah, you are right. But headache is cause of many reasons. It's cause of many reasons. For example, I know I cannot go deep into that. We not have too much time to explain that. And lighted head is one of the reasons that that's caused by lacking of the sleep. Okay, so I hope when someone speak grumpy and lighted head, you can have the feeling about that. Okay, this is the last one. Let me see, Miss An. Can you please speak this sentence out loud?
Expose yourself to natural outside light.
Okay, do you know what does it mean?
I go out and see have sunset and she feel comfortable.
Okay, so expose yourself. This is the behavior that you go out of your room, you go outside and you try to attract the light. It means you warm up your body by the light. Okay, so it called expose yourself. For example, kids when they was born, their mothers usually bring them out of their house, bring outside to expose themselves into the natural outside light. Okay, anyone understand? Expose yourself to natural outside light. Anyone understand?
Yes, I
I
understand.
got it.
Okay, so right now let me copy the question and we are going to discuss this question. Return. Oh, sorry. Okay, so just a moment.
Excuse me, Miss Tai. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I have to go out with my sister, so can I finish early class today?
Sure. You enjoy your time with your sister. You can join the next time. It's all right. No problem. But
Yeah,
next.
Thank you.
Okay, my pleasure. Take care of yourself. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye, everyone. See ya.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay, so did you prepare for this question? Do you see?
Yes, I have prepared.
Okay, so let me see who in the line, the same line with me. Okay, Miss Victory. Miss Victory, you are in the same line with me. So can you please read those questions out loud and answer it?
How much sleep is bad for you?
Yes.
I think about 7 or 8 hours.
Why? Why do you think so?
I think about spending time for sleeping. I feel comfortable, and when I get up, I feel relaxed. Yes.
Okay, that's a good point. Let's move on to another question.
Do you sleep more now a day than you did in the past? I think in the past I sleep the same in the present. I always sleep 7 or 8 hours a day.
Do you like it? Do you think it is all right?
Yes.
Do you think it is all right for you?
Yes. Sometimes I sleep 4 or 5 hours because I don't sleep early.
Okay. Sometimes you don't go to bed early, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to another question.
Do you find that sleeping in the afternoon help you to work? Helps you to work?
Helps
you
yes.
to work. I usually take a nap 30 or 40 minutes and sometimes I busy afternoon. I can sleep on 4 or 5 p.m. I sleeping and I can go to sleep half an hour.
Okay, half an hour.
Yes.
It can help you.
Yes, I think it's really re-energize.
Re-energize.
Yes, re-energize. Yeah.
Very good, very good. You have spent 1 word in the list.
And do you read before going to bed? I usually read a book before go to bed, but not
Really
every night.
Really
Yes.
just moment
But every night. Yeah.
I think you made a mistake. You said you read a book. You usually read a book before you go to bed. I don't believe that. I don't believe that you can read a book before you go to bed.
Yeah. Why don't you believe me?
You can say I usually read some pages of a book before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like
It's
it?
my habit.
How do you feel? How do you feel when you read?
I think my habits reading a book difference sleeping quality sleeping.
Okay.
Yes, I get knowledge.
It means that you fall asleep easily, right? You don't know when you fall into sleep.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay. Thank you very much for your answer. Actually, there are quite much question. So I'm sorry, quite many questions. So maybe I'm gonna short the questions so everyone in the class can answer it. By the way, you should be more confident and be comfortable while you are trying to answer the question. Okay, we are friends. We can share, we can talk and discuss. So no worries. Okay, practice and make it better next time. Okay, okay, let me see. Miss An.
Yes.
I think you are the one who gather a lot information in today's lesson because you have prepared for today's lesson a lot and you have good feeling about this. So after this lesson, I think when someone asks you about this topic, it's very easy for you. So can you please speak the question out loud? The first question. I ask you the first question. How much sleep is best for you?
I often use around 7 or 8 hours to sleep. Sometimes it can be less. I have not if I have not finished the work and I have to finish it the next morning, I will stay up late.
Miss No? Miss No?
Yes.
Do you understand what she said?
Sorry. I don't understand.
Miss
I understand a little bit.
Miss An, can you explain
That she
again? See what?
I often use around 7 or 8 hours to sleep. Sometimes it can be less. If I have not finished the work, I have to finish in the next morning.
Finish. Yes.
Finish it the next morning, and I will stay up late.
Okay. So you will leave the job for tomorrow, right? You will leave the job tomorrow, or you will do it right away?
Yes.
You mean you will stay up late to handle the job, or you will leave the job for tomorrow?
I have to finish the job
Finish.
for tomorrow.
Finish. Yes.
Finish.
Okay. I think some of us may have the same situation with Miss An. Sometimes the job make us more busy and we cannot manage it, and it made us have a hard to fall into sleep. Okay, so let me ask you another question. So after today's presentation, which main tips that you are going to apply to have a good sleep?
I think I avoid use my phone.
Okay, avoid using.
Avoid
Yes.
using my phone.
Okay. Anything else? Only avoid using your phone?
And I
Take a walk or do exercise.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exercise.
So do you think do you find that sleeping in the afternoon helps you to work?
Yes, I think a short nap can really re-energize quickly.
Okay.
I usually get 20 minutes to
Okay.
take a nap in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. You almost understand what I said. Your English is better now, better a lot. So let's move on. Miss Phong, thank you very much. Miss Phong, can I ask you
I'm here.
a question? Do you usually expose yourself to a bright light, to the sunlight in the morning?
Yeah, I do. I like taking pictures, so I usually hang out and take picture and also feel the fresh air of the morning in the morning.
So you like exposing yourself in the sunlight in the morning, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I can ask Mid Phong because I hear that you wake up at 10 a.m. So how can you expose yourself to natural outside light?
No, I mean, it depends on my mood. Like sometimes I would wake up at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. or 10 a.m. Yeah, it depends. But I would
Yes.
consider myself as like I really like to expose myself. I don't
Like
know, just
Miss From,
sometimes.
I like exposing myself. I like exposing myself.
Yeah, I like exposing myself.
Miss No, you are very good
Yes.
as critics. You are very good as critics. Very good analyze thinking. Unbelievable. I could not believe that you can think out and you can remember it's very clearly like that. Okay, another question. Can you please speak out loud the third question? Do you find
Okay.
that sleeping in the afternoon helps you to work?
Like you're asking me the first question?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Because after I eat my lunch, I feel drowsy and I need to take a nap to recover.
Re-energize.
So it helps
Re-energize. Re-energize.
Yeah, it helps me re-energize. Energize.
Okay, you have used one new word. That is get a bit drowsy. Get a bit drowsy. That's a good point. And a second one is re-energize. So you got two new words. That's good. That's good. Are there any information that you want to share with us?
Like you're asking me for questions, or you want me to
Yeah,
share?
the same question, the third question.
No, that's all for the first question.
Okay, so let me see. How much sleep is best for you?
I need to sleep for 6 hours at night and about 50 minutes for nap.
Okay. And sometimes 8 hours in the night and 4 hours in the morning, right? Until 10 a.m.
Yeah, it depends. It really depends on my mood. So like,
I think it's best for you. I think it's best for you.
So if I don't get enough hours of sleeping, I would feel grumpy and lighted head.
Okay, grumpy. Good point. Grumpy. I feel grumpy and lighted head. Good point. Good point. You got 3 new words. Great. You are a good student. You are not lazy student. You are a good student. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really want to talk to you so that I can know that how many new words can you use, but our time is limited. Can I move on to another person?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. Miss Ami. Miss Ami.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you often get a bit drowsy after having a meal? Do you often feel a bit drowsy after having a meal?
Chelsea? It means I don't know Chelsea.
I have already explained. Okay, let me move back. Drowsy. You see, drowsy after having lunch or having meal. Do you often get a bit drowsy after having lunch or having meal?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. So after you got a bit drowsy, you went to sleep, or you do what?
Yes, I usually sleep in the in the I usually sleep in afternoon. Maybe I eat my lunch. I usually sleep.
Okay, so another question. Do you take a nap right away your lunch or your meal? Do you take a nap right away your lunch or your meal?
Yes, I do because I don't enough time. Maybe 20, 30 minutes.
That's good. Do you like it? Do you like a short nap?
Yes, I like because I eat because it
Because
make me
yeah.
because it make me ready to fight it after nap after nap.
I cannot really understand what you are talking about. So let me go directly to the main question. How much sleep is best for you? How much sleep is best for you?
In my opinion, I have to sleep 8 hours a day to be good for me.
Okay.
If I don't sleep enough 8 hours, I feel tired or headache.
Okay, that's
Getting
good.
enough sleep is very important for me.
Okay. In my opinion, it's really hard to define how it is good for me, how it is best for me, because I think it's gonna change when we growing up. It's changed when we growing up. When we was kid, maybe we spend at least 12 hours a day. But when we get more older, more younger, we may spend less time. But when we grow older, we spend less time. So maybe we're gonna spend 8 or 6 hours as adults, right? Do you agree with me?
Yes. Maybe it
Okay, so let's move on.
it depends.
It depends on what? It depends on what?
It depends. It depends every person.
Yeah, that's right. It depends on it depends on each of us. Some may have very stable schedule, some may have flexible schedule, some may have comfortable schedule. So maybe we have to manage our time, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's move on. Who have not answered my question? Miss Snow? Miss Snow, I cannot wait to hear your answer. I cannot wait. So can you please speak those questions out loud? Can you please speak those
Sure.
questions out loud and answer it?
Sure. I will gonna share my biology hour in a day about my sleep. The first question, how much sleep is best for me? At night, I have 7 hours. And the evening, I have 2 hours. And totally, I have 9 hours for a day for sleep. And the question 2, do you sleep more nowadays than you did in the past? Yes, actually. Exactly, I sleep more nowadays than I did in the past because in the past I have to go to work and I have no time for the evening to take a nap. and now because of the COVID pandemic, so I have a lot of time, so I have nothing to do and I just sleep when I have free time, and that's why I have sleep 9 hours a day. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna a big.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You sleep more than the kids. So I think you are going to become a kid. Do you want to become a kid? Do you want to become a children?
Yes, I'm sure at that time I'm really want to become a kid, become a child, just
Yeah.
live and nothing, my mind, nothing to have to think too much.
So yeah, anyone the same. I think everyone is the same as you. Want to
Yes.
spend time to relax, feel comfortable, not feel much stressed out.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to another question.
Yes, and the number 3, do you find that sleeping in the afternoon helps you to work? Yes, I find that sleeping in the afternoon help me to work, because for me, if I'm not sleeping at the evening, like if I just short nap or just take a nap, it's not help me re-energize. It just help me re-energize when I have at least 2 hours.
Okay.
And what's it? I say continue. Yeah, and after have 2 hours to sleep, I feel comfortable, I feel happy, and I work more energy. Yeah, this
Okay.
is for me.
So
And the number 4.
just moment. How many hours do you sleep in the afternoon when you work in the company?
No, if I work at the company, I have no time to sleep, have no time to take a nap or short nap. And I feel like really grumpy.
Grumpy.
Exactly. Yeah, really grumpy. I feel not comfortable, and the important thing that I have had it when I have no time to take a nap or sleeping at lunch. But I went to work, I must to try my best, and I work like try to work. And this is the reason that I don't like to work at the company, and I don't like to work for anyone else in the world.
I think you're gonna be your own boss. You're gonna be your own boss.
Yeah, I believe it.
Believe it and you can do it. Believe it and you can do it. Can you please move on to the last question?
Yes, and the last question: do you read? Do you read before going to bed? No, not. Before I did, and I did read some pages a book, and sometimes I listen some radio and some audience in the YouTube. But now I'm not. I'm stay up late to test someone and do something crazy.
Oh, you really do something crazy in the midnight?
Yes.
Can you please?
I am on TikTok, Facebook, and think something crazy, really crazy, and hate myself in the night.
So after tonight lesson, will you still do the same?
Yes, because this is a habit, and it's not easy to quit.
Oh, it's really hard for you to change your habit.
Yeah, it's really hard.
I think as soon as you have a boyfriend, your habits will change fast.
I hope so. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I want to say that I am feel happy when I met you or someone else in this class. Smile and laugh. I feel happy.
We are going to have a presentation about this topic, smile, how smile can change our life. And let me see who wanna make it. Let me remember Miss Hien. Miss Hien is going to make it. I don't really remember who I give in this topic, but we are also have this topic, and I also love everyone's smile. I really really love looking at everyone's smiles. Can you smile? Can you please give us a big smile?
And take a picture now.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
No, but because in my cell phone, it's just a sphere for 4 people in this mic screen, so I cannot take a picture for all of us.
Okay, let me do it.
Thank you. Let's take a picture.
Can another person, Miss Victory, can you take a result on your computer, because my computer is having internet problem? Can you take a screenshot on your computer?
You can use Snap.
My computer is lagging. It's lagging if I use snapshot.
You count down.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
so.
You know, Miss No, you're very fun. You're very fun. I cannot know how fun you are, but yeah, you're really good at make fun. Thank you very much for your idea.
This picture, Miss Ami, she sleeping.
Okay, okay, do it again. Do it again. Do again. Do again. Do again.
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Yes.
Do you see Miss
Thank you so
Snow?
much.
Do you see Miss Snow? I cannot see her.
Miss Snow.
No, I cannot see you again. Again.
Yeah, again. Sorry.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, the last question. Let's move on, Miss Selena, and then we're gonna stop Miss Tin. Miss Selena, manager.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you please speak the question out loud and answer it?
Yes. The question one, how much sleep is bad for you? I think we should sleep just a week, just a day. It's in the afternoon and in the evening. In the afternoon, we should take a nap for 30 minutes. It will have hours to have energy to work or to learn. And if we don't take a nap, then we will be tired.
Okay.
In the evening, we should sleep before 10 p.m. When we sleep before 10 p.m., it will help our skin or our brain are better.
14 p.m. 14 p.m. I cannot understand. 14 p.m. What do you mean by that?
Before 10 p.m.
Before 10 p.m. Okay.
The question two, do you sleep more nowadays than you did in the past? Yes, I do. In the past, I only sleep from 7 hours a day.
Okay.
And now I sleep 10 hours a day.
Right. Why do you sleep more than before?
Because I'm lazy. Because when I sleep, when I wake up early, I I have to do housework, or I am lazy. I am lazy when I have breakfast.
After having breakfast, you get a bit drowsy, and then you go back to sleep. Is that correct? No.
No.
No. Okay, I think you will be more effective and working hard and feel more energy when you have a boyfriend. I think having a boyfriend will change your habits. I don't know, but maybe you're gonna be more lazy. I don't know. Maybe sometimes you be more lazy, sometimes you will be more energetic and you wake up early. I don't know. It depends on you. I'm just kidding. So thank you very much for your question. Can you please speak out loud the last question and answer it?
The last question, do you find that sleeping in the afternoon helps you to work? Yes, I do. When I sleep in the afternoon, I feel my spirit is better.
Your spirit? Really? How can your spirit be better? You do meditation? You do meditation? You do meditation? You do meditation or what? How can you make your spirit better? How can?
My spirit is comfortable and I don't know to right.
Okay. So actually, you should not use spirit. You should not use spirit. You can use like my body, my body feel better. Or let me see, Miss No, do you know any words that describe it? I think we should not use spirit because it's like relates to our soul. Miss Fong, do you have any words to describe it?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Do you have any words to describe other words to say spirit, because spirit is related to our soul. It should not relate to our body. Our body is our shape, our appearance. Our appearance is looking better. Do you understand, Miss Selena?
A little bit.
Okay. Keep move on, please.
Yeah. But I seldom to come to
no worries. I think every one of us is generous, and I think when we listen to you, we can learn more than we share.
But I seldom have time to sleep because I have time to learn online class, to have lunch, to do homework, to do housework.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. So we still could not finish before 9. We still could not finish before 9, Miss No. I hope we can finish before 9 p.m. so you can spend more time for your sleep. So that you can spend more time for your sleep. Sorry for taking your sleeping time. Sorry for taking your sleeping time. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to taking your sleeping time. I really want to make it before 9 p.m. So right now I return your time, and I hope all of you gonna have a good night's sleep. And I hope that each every one of us may learn something in this topic. I hope you can find out some of good tips that can apply to your daily activity. And I think as soon as we have a good sleep, we gonna have a good uh, results in our business, in our daily life. And we're gonna meet the right people, the right person by attracting them by our powerful energy and our beautiful appearance. Miss No, I think you're very good at attracting another person because you spend 9 hours of sleeping. So it's good. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night's sleep and see you next time.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Good night, Mr. Guy.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya. Hello.